I've got some seasoning. I've got garlic Italian seasoning, spicy Italian seasoning, and crushed chili. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting video, one that you guys have asked for so many times. It's just a couple of the recipes that I use, breakfasts, dinners. There's not loads. I wanted to see what you guys think of this video before I do like 25 recipes in one video. I'm not a chef, disclaimer, but I do love cooking, and if you guys have any recipes or any inspo, then please let me know in the comments. Without further ado, here is a few of my favorite meals. Quick, easy, simple, no fuss. Let's go. Okay, so this breakfast is one that was inspired by me spending way too much money on the egg bites at Starbucks. They do ham and cheese, and I think they do a tomato one potentially. It's like a veggie one. Anyway, I just kept on getting them and I absolutely love them. So I decided to try and make them myself, and I absolutely love them. They stay in the fridge for like maybe 3-4 days after you make them as well. So you can meal prep them, which is what I do. I don't go to that much hassle without doing it for more than one day. So yeah, I absolutely adore these. They're so quick and easy. If I'm not feeling too hungry, I'll just have them by themselves. If I am, then I'll have it with a couple of bits of toast or one bit of toast. You can have as much or as little as you fancy, and obviously you can mix up the ingredients in them as well, the filling that you put in them. I just kind of go a bit rogue, see what's in the fridge and just chuck them all together. I tend to cook like that pretty often, I would say. Most of the time I cook is when I just kind of see what's in the fridge, chuck it all together and see what happens. So yeah, these are my egg bites. So this is literally my favorite yogurt ever. It's from the Collective and it's got like passion fruit compote in the yogurt and it's so tasty. I've literally been having this since I was in school. I adore it. So I'm gonna have that with any sort of granola that you like. This is just the one that Dan has for breakfast. So I'm gonna take some of this and then I'm gonna pop some blueberries on top, and that is literally it. I'm gonna make, it's basically fajitas, but it's with taco mince. I use 1.5 of these for like a 500-gram packet of mince. I use 1.5 seasonings, and then I just leave it open in the fridge and I can use it again. Depending on how oniony you like it, I've got like one medium-sized onion and a smaller onion. I'm gonna make a little bit of guacamole with that avocado and some lemons and some coriander, some garlic powder, 2 vegetable stock cubes. I would have used the beef one, but I just prefer the taste of the vegetable ones. Some oil to cook it in, grated mozzarella for the top, a lot of garlic cloves. This is obviously subject to how much garlic you like, but I like a lot, so we'll be using probably half a bowl of garlic, some wraps. I'm also going to chuck some spinach into the mince. Last time I also put courgette and carrot in, so it just completely depends what veg you have in the fridge, and some sour cream too. So for context, that is how much garlic I put in. It's a lot, obviously not to everyone's taste, but that's the garlic for now. Then I'm gonna cut up the onions, put them into with some oil and get that cooking for maybe like 5 minutes. Then pop in the mince. I also completely forgot that we need some sauce, obviously, because we don't want dry mince. So I'm going to use this tomato and basil pasta sauce that I have. Literally, you can use anything. It really doesn't matter. Just any sort of like tomato-based sauce. So yeah, we're going to chuck that in there, and then the seasoning. And that is my, you can't see it because I've got spinach in the way, but my spinachy taco, fajita, meal prep. But obviously there's a lot of mince here. It does probably, I want to say about 8 wraps. So I'll make probably 1 and some salad tonight for dinner for me, 2 for Dan, and then we can either eat the rest tomorrow and the next day, or I can freeze it, which is really helpful. I absolutely love these, and obviously depending on sour cream, avocado, cheese, all of that kind of stuff is dependent on how many calories, and obviously you can work that out depending on how much you eat. They're so filling and super, super tasty. Definitely one of my new favorites. But yeah, if you have anything similar, also let me know in the comments. The next recipe I have is a dinner. This can be made veggie or not. I absolutely love roast vegetables, so I make roast vegetable pasta quite often. This can be made with chicken. Chuck some chicken in the air fryer, make chicken however you want. You can also put sausages in it, bacon, any kind of meat that you want to put together. But yeah, I have just used it as a vegetable pasta for now. Usually if I'm cooking for Dan and I will put some sort of meat in there, add a little bit more protein, and obviously he is a lot bigger than I am, so he requires more food than I do. So yeah, I typically will put some chicken or something like that in there for him. I absolutely adore roast vegetables, and I feel like they have so much flavor. So let's make roast vegetable pasta. So for this one, we are gonna need some stock cubes. You can use vegetable stock cubes or chicken stock cubes, literally whatever you fancy. I've got some peppers. I've also got some seasoning. I've got garlic Italian seasoning, spicy Italian seasoning, and crushed chilies. I also have a massive thing of garlic powder, which I put in pretty much everything. I have a lot of garlic. I use a lot of fresh garlic, especially when I make pasta. I've got an onion, cassarecce pasta, which is my favorite. This is my favorite shape of pasta. Some broccoli and carrots, and I also have some Mediterranean style vegetables. I adore these things because they're so quick and easy. You get them obviously from the shop, chuck them in the oven. I usually just put a bunch of seasoning on top of them, add some of these vegetables to the pan as well, and then you're pretty much done. So this pasta sauce is super, super chunky, and I appreciate not everyone loves super chunky pasta sauces. I really do, and I love vegetables, so it's my preference. But also you could stick this in a blender, blend the whole thing up, and have a super smooth pasta sauce full of so many vegetables and goodness. So it's just kind of like a preference thing, whether you want it to be smooth or chunky. Let's finish it off. With this pasta, I would probably usually add some Philadelphia, but I actually finished it all this morning, so I don't have any, but it will be fine without the Philadelphia. Some sort of cream cheese. I did add a tiny little bit of milk, just to make it a little bit more creamy. Something like a cream-based cheese mascarpone, something like that, just to make it a little bit more creamy, and the sauce be a little bit more thick. But it will taste banging nonetheless. Have a little taste test. Unreal. There's so much flavour because of the roast vegetables and the garlic, red pepper, all those things. It is unreal. I'd also probably add more cheese if I had it, but that is literally the only cheese that I have left. I need to go shopping. So yeah, that is my final dish. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, then please let me know down in the comments. I would love to do more of these videos for you guys. So yeah, if you did enjoy it, then please let me know. Also, if there's anything specific in terms of recipes, like pre-gym foods that I eat, breakfast specifically, lunches, dinners, also let me know any of those little bits and bobs that you guys want to see. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, then comment down below onion, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.